I'm a 17-year-old Bulgarian game developer and I'm working with Unreal Engine. This is the first video about my game, World Layers. In this video I will be talking about myself and my game. So let's start. Now, I will be talking about myself and how I got into game development, so you can know me better. 5 years ago, the anime SAO, Sword Art Online, inspired me to enter this industry. You can't really believe it, I know. I wanted to create a game where everyone can play and meet new people, fight monsters and pretty much live in the game, but that's not possible. Later, I started working with Unity. The whole working with Unity period was me playing with some assets and starter content. I was literally playing with the included FPS template. Then I discovered Unreal Engine. As you may know, the engine has a blueprint system which allows people to create their own game without ever knowing how to code. And then I thought that I was ready to create the next SAO or Call of Duty. However, 1 year later, my dreams were broken to pieces. Then I realized that I can't create the next AAA game, so I began making my first ever game, Project 543. It was 3D top-down platformer. The main character was a ninja cube trying to escape an interdimensional laboratory. The game required you to be skilled because there was a momentum system built in the system, and I was placing the obstacles quite close to each other, which made it difficult to jump without dying. 1 year later, I finished and published 543. Then I began participating in game jams where I placed quite high from my point of view. For example, in one of them I got 22nd place out of 60 participants, which was my greatest milestone then. Overall, I have taken part in 2 game jams over the last 2 years, and I'm happy that I could compete against more skilled developers. Now, I think this is enough about myself and how I started my journey. So, let's talk about my indie game, World's Layers. At first, I should mention that I was inspired by a few games. Some of them were Omori and Undertale. I really liked the story of Undertale because of its fighting system and the whole underground idea about monsters not being able to escape without the 7 souls. As for Omori, I liked the sound design, the cool turn-based combat, and the story about how one incident can change your whole life. Both games were a crucial part of the creation of my game. So, about the game. World Layers takes place in Salto, which is a medium-sized city like Kansas City in the US or Gifu City in Japan. The main character is Yuki, a 16-year-old student who just moved from Japan. He loves reading and mochi, the Japanese candy. The world he lives in is quite strange though. Instead of the planet having normal infrastructure, it has several layers, each being its own world. They're divided by a strange barrier which doesn't allow anyone to pass through it. The layers are the overworld, the occult, hell, heaven, and the unknown. Every layer mirrors the overworld, but the overworld isn't influenced by any of them. For example, if you break something in the overworld, it will also be broken in the occult, heaven and hell. But if I break something in these worlds, the broken thing will still be intact in the overworld. So, like if the devils break your lamp in your house in hell, in the overworld you will still have that lamp. Right now I am still figuring out how I should connect the different layers, and I would like to know what you think about that. Most of the systems are ready though, like the flashlight, the dialog and monologue system, the cutscene system, and the inventory, which took me way too long to implement because I'm not gonna lie, I was lazy. I will also add different monsters to every layer, but I wonder how I should make them interact with the player. Like, should they jump scare you and kill you, or should you fight them somehow? If you have ideas, you can let me know down in the comments. Now, the main goal of this video was to introduce me and my game. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any content. That's it for me, and see you in the next devlog.